Hello guys, welcome back to Sim UK, welcome back to PUBG. This is our final episode of the Noob to Number 1 series. So you guys voted not to have this game on the channel anymore. Unfortunately for those of you who voted against this game, I've been playing it quite a lot, and although I'm still not a fan, there is a lot to like about this game, and I've got a lot of content where I've been practicing and trying to get better and, you know, get to number 1. I have accumulated a number of hours on the game. Go check out on Steam how many level 3 jacket. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've accumulated a lot of hours on this game, so I'm still going to be uploading those videos because there's some really great contact and some really great footage in there. And but this is the last one of this series, so once a week or thereabouts, I'll be uploading a video up until about... Did not know you were there. I had no idea, and that's how quickly the game can change, as quickly as that. So, truth be told, any decent player would have killed me there, but fortunately they were either sorting out their kit or just slow on the trigger. I don't know, maybe there was a desync issue, but I'll take that kill and that equipment, thank you very much. Looks like my jacket's a bit damaged now. Bit of a shame. Never underestimate bandages. They will save your life. Or they could save your life. They've saved my life many times. 48 left. We're on San Hoc. This is the smaller map. This basically gets you into competition or into conflict a lot quicker than the larger... Oh, bloody hell. Speaking of contact, look at that. Already down to red. I've no idea where he was. There's no point me trying to get into contact. Get into cover would be good. So literally, they must have heard the gunfight that we had inside that building and they were waiting outside to kill us. That is how intense this game is, and that's how close I came to dying in this game. What's that? Two near-death experiences, and we're less than 3 minutes into the video. This is PUBG. This is what's good about PUBG. This is the most important thing for me about PUBG, is that fighting against the odds, you know? There's an element of luck. There's an element of skill. But unfortunately for this game, and the reason why I still don't recommend it, is there's so much network lag and desync issues, and I'm just getting shot when I shouldn't get shot. And I have shots that don't register that should. I've got so many things I could show you about this game, but until all that gets fixed, this game is going to be... Quite honestly, I think this could be one of the best games ever released on PC, and maybe even Xbox and PS4 as well. That's how good the potential of this game is. But will they ever realise it? I mean, they've made so much money. So much money. You'd think... Surely to God, they'd be able to get this game running and working properly. FPS is not an issue. If you look in the top left-hand corner, you can see we're ticking over at 120 FPS. 120 FPS, and that's a solid 120 FPS. I'm only recording at 60 because I can't record any faster at 60. But FPS is not an issue. Now, maybe that's partly to do with the desync and lag issues that I experience, that my PC and my recording software are slowing the game down. I don't know for sure. I am looking at investing... Oh, nice AK. We'll take that. Thank you. Or will we? Yeah, I think we will. I thought we might. So, yeah. The desync issues are pretty dire, and I'm looking at maybe upgrading my monitor so that I can sort of hit 140 FPS, and hopefully that'll make things a little bit easier on games like this. But this game has so much potential, it really does, and it's just such a shame that the network issues just overshadow what is otherwise the best game ever released, I think. If you're into this kind of thing, then definitely. Games like Fortnite have sort of piggybacked on the back of this, and I say piggybacked, the general idea was stolen from a movie, which was stolen from a book. I say stolen, I take that back. It wasn't stolen, it was just you know, the idea came from a book that got turned into a movie. The movie sort of inspired this game. Look at that Car 98. Oh my word. That is one sexy looking gun right there. I like that a lot. Shame I can't use sniper rifles. Otherwise I would most definitely pick that up. But no, for me that's a pointless weapon to have because I'll never hit anybody with it. So at the moment at least. Okay. So yeah, I'm just chatting a load of rubbish really whilst I'm watching my own video. Good move there. A level 1 jacket is actually better than a damaged level 3 jacket. Yeah, a level 3 jacket saved my life a couple of times there, but I don't think it would do it a third time, truth be told. You could almost argue that a jacket will take the number of hits that a jacket can take, that a jacket level is. So a level 1 jacket could take 1 hit, a level 2 jacket could take 2 hits, and a level 3 jacket could take 3 hits. That's not exactly right, and I think there is somewhere you can go to get absolute confirmation on the strength of jackets and helmets and weapons and all sorts. I don't know where that is, so I won't be including that as a link or anything. But yeah, I think that's a good rule of thumb, is, you know, sort of have that sort of expectation of your jackets and stuff, and helmets as well, obviously. So we've pushed up. The game is moving relatively slowly at this point, but this is a tactic I've taken on. I try and play this game more realistically. I mean, you've seen these guides like Dr. Disrespect. I watch a guy called Raj TV, very good, go check him out. He's a very good player. He's an up and coming PUBG player. His name will get bigger and bigger and bigger, I've absolutely no doubts about that. Very good player, really nice chap as well. Wacky Jackie, there are so many to mention. Money's too tight to mention. But all of these guys all sort of have a similar playing style where they're bobbing and weaving and diving and jumping and ducking and weaving and diving and jumping and ducking and weaving and diving and jumping. That, for me, that's preposterous. You know, if this were real life, and bearing in mind I'm a sim fan, so I like ultimate realism, I'm trying to play this like I would if I was really in this situation. That's what gets me going, is trying to be stealth-like, trying to be careful, trying to outthink your opponent, and, if need be, outshoot your opponent, although at the moment I struggle with that. Nice, medics, always good. Yeah, get bandaged up. Maybe take that painkiller. Good man. So I'm noticing in the recording that every now and then the bottom of the screen disappears and this black bar appears at the top. I've no idea what that is. I don't know what's doing that. I don't know if it will show up in the final video. If it does, I apologise. But yeah, that's something I've only just noticed. Anyway, 24 alive. We're trying to play realistically. If you know, if I was jumping and weaving and ducking and diving and doing what the big successful PUBG players do in real life, you'd most definitely get shot, wouldn't you? There was some guy sitting around looking at you diving and ducking and weaving and bouncing your head around like a lunatic. You'd look at them and you'd think, he's absolutely flipping mental, isn't he? And then you'd kill him, obviously, because you'd be in cover, being nice and quiet. Unfortunately, cover doesn't work in this game. Anything over 200 meters has absolutely no foliage whatsoever. So a scoped rifle will kill you. Like, for example, you can see me running through the grass here and between the trees and stuff. If you had a scoped rifle 200 meters away, you wouldn't see any of that. You'd just see me running through a totally barren landscape with no cover or any sort of support whatsoever. One of the most important things about this game is audio, and it's also one of the worst things about this game. You can hear players reloading, you can hear players taking meds, boosting, whatever, but you cannot, for the life of you, tell where from. It could be anywhere. They could be in the room next to you, the building next to you, God knows. Although I'm pretty sure that gunfire is coming from over there or over there. But this is it. 18 alive. This is where we're going to make our final stand. Pretty sure the circle's going to come in around us here. I've learnt a lot in this first series about PUBG. I've put the hours in, I really have. And there is a lot to learn. But primarily, it's about practice. And one of the biggest bugbears about PUBG is it's difficult to practice. Because you can go an entire game without seeing anybody. When you first spawn into a game, it can take me 20 clicks to pick up a weapon. There he is, there he is. And it looks like he's got a level 3 helmet on. This guy is not messing about. He is a serious contender. I'm going to have to be really careful here. I'm almost certain that wasn't the same person. Wow, look how much stuff they've got compared to me. And I can't pick anything up. What I should be doing here is picking up their backpack, but I'm still a noob. So I'm making these bad decisions. So I'm consuming adrenaline syringes and all this kind of really important stuff way before I need it, just because I can't pick it up. It's a really good example of a noob playing. There we go. Finally found the backpack. My tip to you is pick up the backpack first. Ah, the med kit. Now pick up the rest of them. First aid kits, as many as you can. 1. Oh dear. I think we've got way too much ammo there. We could ditch 145.5. There we go. There we go. Now you can pick up some more. Brilliant. Now the time it took me to do that, I should be dead. If you watch these professional PUBG players do that, that would happen in 10 seconds flat. Less. 5 seconds. Oh, I wish I could get up on that roof. It seems odd that I can't. You'd think that was a climbable point, but anyway. So I'm quite liking these high up garden areas on this wall unit. I'm going to use that as best I can to my benefit, and I'll try and see if I can pick off another couple of people. 12 left. Getting small now. Just marking the middle of the circle there so that I know which way to go in an emergency. I feel incredibly exposed up here. Surprisingly, I'm actually quite well covered. Now I can hear that, but I can't tell you where from.
I enjoyed his birthday, okay. and you know what? Something was really disgusting. What? Dinosaur poo.
Ew.
No, it's just but it's just a sparkly one.
Oh, okay.
So, even you can play with it. It's so slimy.
Ooh.
You know what? I made a dinosaur poo with a circle.
That's cool.
And disgusting.
No, I forgot that.
Oh, it smells.
No. Oh, it smells like dinosaur poo.
You had a good time?
So gross.
8 alive. Playing the waiting game. Just outside the circle now. Just outside the circle. Audio is a massive issue for me. That's a gamble. Didn't pay off. 3 left. 3 left. I don't really know where anyone is. I am the sort of player... Oh, that's a gamble as well. I am the sort of player who one-on-one, I will almost certainly lose because I'm not quick enough, I'm not accurate enough, I'm not good enough, truth be told. I am just outside the circle. I'm going to have to go to that corner to stay in the circle. This is going to be so tight. 3 left alive. I've no idea where anybody is. Yeah, that's a good idea. No idea why I just took that as well. That was a total waste. Panicky, that's why. Now, see, this is a rookie mistake here. I'm standing so close to the window that it's raising my gun up in the air. Now, should somebody have just walked in front of me there, I wouldn't be able to shoot them. What are you doing? Oh. Okay, that was really stupid. You totally wasted that med kit. You could have waited in that for a lot longer. But actually you did okay there. You did okay. And you actually, yeah, I actually gauged that pretty well. I suspected that corner might be safe, and it is. But this is it. 2 alive. Me and 1 guy. We are going down to the final circle. I have no idea where he is. I am fully in panic mode right now, truth be told. You can see I've only got half health. I have not managed this well. This is where a noob and an experienced PUBG player will always lean in favour of the experienced PUBG player. Every single time. That's probably the only smart thing I've done in the last 5 minutes, truth be told. And here it comes. Here comes the blue. And I've no idea where he is. He's just, presumably he's just going to pop up any second now. And almost certainly I'm going to die as a result. And there's some health there. I can't believe that. So I'm smack bang in the circle. I've got no cover. And I heard him. I heard him. And that's a grenade. Take some first aid. That's clever. Here he comes. I don't believe I missed that shot. Oh no! So damn close. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Till next time. Goodbye for now.